Welcome to the Third Win channel. Today we're going to be predicting all of the Euro 2021 tournament in its entirety, going through the groups, the best third place teams into the brackets, and we're going to be deciding basically the whole tournament, predicting it. And I've already gone through all these groups in 6 different videos with analysis and a deep look. So go check those out first if you don't want this portion spoiled, because I've already made all my decisions here. So yeah, I'm going to go through it quick, but again, pause the video if you don't want to have it spoiled. So let's get into it. First, in the first group, I said that Italy and Switzerland make it through, and then Turkey scrape a third place, and Wales get a fourth. I believe I said that Turkey gets 3 points, so yes, I do think that they're going to be one of the best third place teams, but we'll get to that once we get to the third place part. So next we got Russia, Belgium, Denmark, Finland. I think Belgium make it. I think Denmark make it. Russia gets a third place, beating Finland. Then we have Austria, North Macedonia, Ukraine, and Netherlands. I think Netherlands wins all their games. Ukraine gets second place. Austria, third place. Macedonia, fourth place. Then Group D, I think England, Croatia, Scotland, and Czech Republic. Group E, we have Spain, Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia. Group F, we have France, Portugal, Germany, and Hungary. And now I'll explain some of the points. So for Turkey, like I just mentioned, gets 3 points by beating Wales. So I think 3 points will be enough. So they'll go through. Then Russia beats Finland. So I think they also go through. Although I'm a little unsure about this one. I'll leave this one for last. Austria, I think that they struggle against North Macedonia. Maybe it's a tie. Maybe they even lose. This is one of my more risky predictions because I think Macedonia is someone who is a team which are a bit of a dark horse. I even got a comment like, oh yeah, you go on underestimating Macedonia. So again, Russia, Austria, I'm leaving those two for last. Let's go back down to Group F because I think Germany gets the same amount of points as Portugal, which means that yes, they will qualify together with Portugal. I think 4 points sounds about right for that group for the third place. So I think that that's 100% going through. Then we got Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia, and Poland was my third place. I think Poland struggles against Slovakia as well. And then for England, Croatia, Scotland, Czech Republic, I think Scotland does actually beat Czech Republic and the reason I say this is because they have had a couple games recently together. So I think Scotland's won every one of them, or maybe like one of them, and the other one was a tie. So yeah, I think they'll get 3 points from that. But now we have to make a difficult decision. Which of Poland, Austria, and Russia are going to go through to the knockout stages? And I think that the only one I don't want to go for is Austria because I think they might even lose to North Macedonia, so they might even get fourth place. Not going to go for that one. And then we're between Russia and Poland. And between the two, who's more likely to get 3 points? I think, honestly, I see Russia beating Finland rather than Poland beating Slovakia. Slovakia's got a solid defense. So I think Poland could very often end up with 1 point, and Austria might end up with 1 or 0 points as well. So that's why I think these will make it through. But let's get to the more exciting bit, the knockout bit. This is the part where I'm excited because have not actually seen what this bracket could look like. So we got our very first game in the round of 16. We got Belgium and Scotland. Sorry, my Scottish viewers, this is a no-brainer for me. Belgium makes it through for me. Ukraine, Italy. I think we've seen this game a couple times recently, and this has ended 1-1 a couple times. A little exciting, although I think Italy just has that extra bit of quality. Ukraine's a little inconsistent when it comes to results, and I think that I think Italy edges this one out. Next, we got France and Russia, and Russia makes it here on a third place qualification, just barely, and their team is aged, not so good anymore. Not really in comparison to their World Cup squad where they got to like the quarters. I think they got to the quarterfinals. So I think France being so strong, I think they make it through. Then we got Croatia, Sweden, which is super tight, super tight. But I think, and this is I think my biggest upset. Yeah, I think that Sweden beat Croatia. I think that Croatia's a little overrated. I think their team's gotten a little worse over time. So I don't think we're going to see the repeat of the final between Croatia and France, unfortunately. Next, we have Spain and Turkey. And although Turkey can score lots of goals, they also let a lot of them in. And Spain are a little better on the defense. So I think Spain wins against Turkey. Then we got England, Portugal. Oh no, what an exciting game right off the bat. And oh man, I would want to see this way later in the tournament. Gosh, this is difficult. You know what? As much as I love Portugal, I think that this is where their journey ends. I think England take it. Um, I'm sorry, Portuguese. I love the Portuguese squad, but I think England, this is their year. I think that they could definitely make it to the semis. Next, we got Netherlands and Germany. And I honestly don't think the Netherlands squad is very good. I just thought they have a bit of a weak group, and that's why they top that group. But I think Germany are actually quite a bit stronger, although they have had some disappointing losses recently, 6-0 against Spain and 1-2 to Macedonia. I think that Joachim Löw and his team will push through to the quarterfinals. And lastly, we have Switzerland, Denmark, a true round of 16 kind of game. And I think that Denmark wins with their slightly better defense, although Switzerland is a great team, they can definitely make it as well. Let's move on to the quarterfinals. Belgium, Italy. Gosh, I think that the slightly more creative Belgian team takes it against Italy. It's just a gut feeling as well. Belgium are really good at getting to the semifinals. So, yeah, I'm going to pick Belgium here. This could be their year. Then France versus Sweden. I think that France is just a little better in almost every part of the pitch than Sweden. So yeah, I'm sorry. France takes this one for me, although Sweden already has an impressive run here. Spain, England. Oh, there's a lot of Spanish players in England. That's a side note, but I think that this year I'm really feeling England. Okay, England. I think that their teams have gotten better. You've seen a lot of these players play in the Premier League, and the Premier League has dominated the Champions League for 2 years now. So I think that England are going to make it over Spain. Spain tend to struggle as of late in these kind of deciding games. They haven't been as strong as they usually are, although they're unlucky to meet England this early. And Germany and Denmark. I think Germany are so hungry for that last win before their golden age ends. Um, yeah, Denmark, sorry. I think Germany wins this one. And then we're down to our semifinals where we have Belgium, France, England, Germany, four of the favorites to win the whole thing. And let's start with this repeat between Belgium and France. They had this semifinal in the World Cup, and that time France won. And I totally see it going the same way, to be honest. I don't think enough has changed. I don't think France has really gotten better. I think Belgium have not either. If anything, they have aged a little faster than France. And lastly, in the semifinals, we have England and Germany. And I'm seeing England here. I'm seeing England. I don't know. I really feel like it's England's year. And yeah, like I've been saying England, man. I think England wins this trophy. I think they just want it a little bit more, and they've had a really tough year with the pandemic. And I really do think the quality has gone up. They have so many options, just as many as France. This is a bit of a coin flip final, but I think that England is my champion this year. And I know I'm gonna get bombarded in the comments with, "Oh no, England never wins it. You know, it's not coming home this year." But I think it's coming home this year. But that's been this video. You can go, if you haven't seen my detailed group analysis, you can go check them out. There's 6 videos on the channel out right now. And I'm looking forward for the Euros to start tomorrow. And subscribe for more Euro content. And I'd like to thank everyone here for watching. And let me know in the comments down below who you think will win the tournament.